All right. So namaste. So I want to show you what this whole thing is all about. So I have been doing studies and research on water for quite a while, but I've been updating myself here within the last couple years to see like where they've gone, and they have made some tremendous breakthroughs. Um, so water is programmable. You can use it. Um, I'm making actually classes and videos on how to use it to its highest potential. And then I've also been studying the energies behind what makes a pyramid work. And so that's also technology that's been catching up with us. That's actually fairly new. I posted a lot of that information on my website. I'm not going to say I agree with it all, but I am open to what it is. So I pointed different points of views, and be your own judgment. I want you to feel like where's this coming from, if it feels light, if it feels expansive, if it resonates with you or not. But because of this, there is some phenomenal, amazing technology we are just not using. So this is what this project's all about. I actually want to make either an intentional village or eco village, or something where people are aware, they're intentional, and like they want a higher quality of living, on all sorts of levels. Um, I have lived in a lot of different places, including on the big island of Hawaii. So I've seen people who are naturally gifted and who have done some amazing, unbelievable stuff unless you were there. So, including healing. This is mostly around healing. So the whole idea behind this is that I actually want to create what I call a living temple. So even though the pyramid's on the outside, there are 6 parts. What it is that this is a 2-inch water line that goes up to the crystal first and down to each one of the different crystals. So purple, blue, green, and pink, because they're both related around the 4th chakra. Okay. Yellow, orange, and red. And so the water basically in a 2-inch line comes basically out up to the main one and down to the purple, back up, back down to these guys, up, back down, and then this water comes back out. And this is water that we're going to use to bless, to nourish our gardens with, and to drink out of. This is what we call a living water port. So basically, at every entrance of the house, inside, every entrance of the property, and at every garden, there's a place where you can bless this water. And I was thinking about it. Right now, this is only 1/4 hollow tubing, but it'd probably be 2-inch, so it'd probably be something that looks like this, and you only have 3 bumps. But right now, this is what we have, and this is a real life working model. I'll show you here in a minute. But every time you go into your house, you're like, thank you for my family. You can wish them protection. You can wish them, like, I need my daughter or my son to do better in school, and give them those accesses, make them those connections. You can use this to bless yourself, bless your house, bless it with the abundance, being grateful for the abundance. And since water is programmable, this always goes back to that, and this amplifies it. You will not believe how much it amplifies it. But this is called a living water port. So anytime anybody comes on their properties, I want them to thank the property that they're coming on, being grateful for the food, the opportunity, the experience, whatever it might be, because this is also the water that we're going to be drinking, and this is also the water that goes out to your plants, right? The garden. And let me tell you, the garden with the water memory will hold the prayer for you, believe it or not. So right now, I have pyramid. So there is a pyramid. I have it as a copper pyramid. It doesn't necessarily have to have water running through it. It could. It could also be wooden. This actually is the pyramid size as the pyramids of Giza. You can now buy crystals the size of people. So like this one, I would prefer it. But the rest of them, they only need to be about 1 foot or 2. So this is going to be like a group effort. But channeling this type of energy and this type of focus. If you notice, I have different people. Let me pull these guys out. We are going to be able to create healing like you will not believe. This is going to be phenomenal and amazing. And the best part about it is that I'm going to prove it. This is easy to prove, and once it is happening before you, you can't deny it. And then there are already people who believe in faith healing, right? So I put them in the middle, and with the focus of the water and the crystals and the pyramid, this already happens without the pyramid. I've already seen cases where a whole bunch of people from the village went out to like heal a guy. I've seen other examples where people just drank from the wrong watering hole, and they went out and they did prayers and they did touching like this, right? And it healed them. So like this stuff has been already going on forever, right? This already happens, and now we're just going to take it to the next level, the next living level. This is called a living pyramid, all right? So this is what we're trying to achieve, and this doesn't have to be just for one human being. This can also be designed to heal, to start healing the world. This is actually designed to raise consciousness, right? Either depends if you know of the 100th monkey, or if you believe in superfluidity that water is. So like once it hits 1%, all the rest becomes in alignment automatically. You can't stop it. That's something you should see. If there is enough people to pray, like what? So 6 billion people, so we would need like 100 million. 100 million people with a focused prayer can raise the consciousness like that and change the world like that, totally fast. So that's what I'm going for. Different ways to do this. This is a building that sits on top, because there's other experiments that I want to go for, try for, and document. Everything is about research and documentation, because most of it, truth is, this stuff has already been around. It's already been out there. It just haven't been made publicly known. So now we're going to make publicly known, and we're going to make the results publicly known. This is going to be a phenomenal project. So we're looking for a place. Maybe the idea is warmer, so like maybe South Carolina is kind of what we're looking at. Maybe like 200 acres plus is my preference. To build this, to build the intentional village, we have different techniques and different ideas. And then if you notice that this right now, these two pipes that are coming off, these are actually tied in, because I want to actually go to different, maybe like bookstores, stores that do like books and stones and healings, maybe churches, because I want to share this idea. And like this is every time you sponsor, right? Sponsor to be part of the website and have information to join my classes, most of it goes to this. I want to create this. The living model that I'm doing right now, so like I can bring this to you. Check this out. I'm going to take this camera. So it is a self-enclosed pump. I made it myself. It is filled to the max, so you will always feel this. This always vibrates, right? Let's sit you back. Bam, just like that. And so I'm going to ask people when they do this, when they feel this, how can I improve this? What can I do? You know? And I mean, what would you like? Or wait, and then this is still a usable tool, right? You can still manifest certain things. You can still ask for certain things. You are only limited by your own mind. That's it. So I wish to bring this about. I would love to get people's feedback, opinions, improvements. How would they do it differently? And then I want them to feel for this. And then I think I want to throw a question out there. I'm going to keep track. When they do this, I'm going to ask them, when you were feeling for this, where did it take you? Did you find this or see this in Africa? Did you find this and see this in North Dakota, Alaska, Canada? Because we're gonna make, once I make one, improve it, find out what makes it works the best, then we're gonna start putting this everywhere. We're gonna just change the world. Is basically what this is. You know, you want to talk about like pushing for world peace. This is pushing for world peace, and this will change everything. So give me an idea. Out of 6 billion people, if you got 1 billion people for 5 minutes just to say, hey, you know, we want attention, we want to raise vibration, we want a higher consciousness, and we want to change in the world, you can't stop the energy. Everybody becomes a part of the alignment. That's it. There's nothing out there stronger or more powerful on this planet that can just say that won't affect me. It doesn't work that way, right? We are a group. We're on this planet. We're all connected through this planet, and we all have. I don't know if you ever studied collective unconscious or collective conscious. Doesn't matter. Actually, you should look it up. It does matter a lot. But this changes everything, hands down. And that's why I want to bring it alive. That's why I'm asking you, be a sponsor, right? Be a part of the membership. We have 2 slots that you can become a member. One at $18, which somebody said might be a good idea to do a March Madness. So like put that down to maybe $11. Start bringing people in. But there's another one for $36, and that gives you classes. That gives you a lot of free classes that I put on there, and a discount on the classes that I'm going to do on Teachable, and all of that is to create this. Not to create this, but to create multiples of these in different locations. We're going to show and document all the miracles. I don't want to call it miracles now, but it's going to be normal, right? But right now we're going to call them miracles on how the plants will grow. Raising your vibration just by drinking this water, because I mean, you're going up and you're just saying thank you and this is amazing and bless the family, or however, you know, it'll be phenomenal. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. So I'm going to say namaste. But yeah, so building 6-sided pyramid, outside pyramid, where the spiral connects the larger pyramid to the smaller pyramid, you know, because this still collects energy, you know, and puts out energy. And this is just something we can like literally tap into, living model. So give me a chance, give me an opportunity, and let's do this. Thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Namaste. Thank you. And the magic button.